Hey pals, today we'll chat about doll eyebrows. Brows matter for people and dolls alike. Brows express emotions and alter the face. Let's start with the basics of brows. Then we'll draw them. Brows are made of three parts. There's a start, a bendy body, and a tail. Usually the brow's lower line at the start should be kinda straight. The start of the brow varies. It could be round, tilted, or straight. Then is the brow's body and tail. Usually the brow start sits lower than the tail, and it goes along a certain line. For a full brow, 2/3 are the start and body, 1/3 is the tail. The brow's start should be gentle. If you create a rough start, it's not good. You'll just get stern brows. Doll's brows particularly should be soft. Let's draw a gentle brow. Soft start with a straight lower line. When you draw hair, don't just make a row. The best is to layer the hairs. They should lay like so. Typically, there are several rows. We've drawn the bottom row. Then progressively add the top row. Brow's body is the darkest part. Here you can add more hairs. And do a bit over here. This is how to correctly place hairs. They should overlay. They can go like this. They should fall from above. You can search for tattoo or makeup techniques online. You'll see how hair placement works. Practice on paper first. Get it right. Many mess this up. Don't draw like this. Ends up looking like a fence. It ruins the whole painting. Don't do that. Seriously, don't. We start by using a brush and dry pastel to set a base for the eyebrows. This is dry pastel. We use a brown shade, wipe off extra on a napkin, then draw. Eyebrows usually start where the eye does. I'll sketch it first, then erase. Then the tail aligns with the nose wing and eye corner. The eyebrow curve goes from the nose wing through the pupil. Thick eyebrows work for an adult face, but it's too much for a doll. You can use this, but to make a cute childish face, the eyebrows should start a bit further and be short. That way the eyes look wider and the face sadder. If I do this, the face instantly looks curious. Or if I do this, it'll look angry. So, eyebrows hugely affect a face, whether it's a person's or a doll's. After drawing the eyebrows with pastel, Clear off any extra and set with varnish. This is the first layer. Grab brushes, preferably synthetic ones, like my brushes here. This is a brush set. This brush here is a bit short. You can paint thick hairs. This one's better. These two brushes. I trimmed this one a bit to make it thinner. That's how I removed the extra. And we got a thin brush. When drawing hair, draw along the eyebrow. For this, you've marked already, but I haven't shown it yet. This is my go-to brush. It's a synthetic one. The thinnest hairs are painted with liquid watercolor. You can't paint thin hairs with anything else, especially on small-sized dolls. Then start drawing eyebrows with liquid watercolor. Draw eyebrows in layers too. So make a pastel layer, set with varnish, do a hair layer, set again, then a color layer and set. Eyebrows need 2 to 3 colors. More colors will make the eyebrows pop and add volume. You can finish up with white paint on the eyebrows, or start with white hairs then add color. Eyebrow drawing can take a while. They don't need to be perfectly symmetrical. Slight asymmetry is okay. It makes the face look lively. Don't strive for totally symmetrical eyebrows. Grab a brush, dip in paint, and start with the first layer on a porcelain plate. This gets rid of any excess that might thicken the hair. Then start drawing hairs with the thin brush. After setting, repeat the process. I'll set it again, but I won't do 2 at once, so you get a short eyebrow, a bit away from the face's middle line. Then you sketch and shape this eyebrow. Those are the main tips I wanted to share.